What's going on, everybody? Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Now today we're going to be checking out some Call of Duty 4 gameplay, the original, not the remastered, the original sauce, with the MP5 suppressed playing on the original Vacant. God, it feels great coming back to these maps and seeing the original form of it, compared to, the remastered versions that we see in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I'm not going to lie, I think a lot of the stuff they did in the recent Modern Warfare game is pretty good. They made the map a lot lighter, it's easier to see inside. But let's be honest here, nothing beats the old school Call of Duty 4 Vacant. That's just like where it all started, you know what I'm saying? But the score for this game was, I think, like 103 kills and maybe something around like 20 deaths. So I think you guys are going to really enjoy the gameplay regardless. But let's just hop straight into the commentary. Today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. And something that I've been thinking about pretty hard, and I've been seeing it a lot on Twitter and the YouTube comment sections, just a lot of different opinions. And it really made me come to the conclusion that either Black Ops Cold War is a good game, which I personally think it is, or just the standards for Call of Duty have been set so low because of Modern Warfare that a lot of players are just thinking Cold War is a good Call of Duty game. I'm going to be straight up honest with you guys. Modern Warfare was probably one of the worst experiences I've had in a very long time. Like, almost as equal to my experience with Advanced Warfare. And Advanced Warfare was the first and only Call of Duty game I've ever sold in the history of COD. So, that really says something to me. If my experience with Modern Warfare is just as bad as Advanced Warfare. Honestly, at this point, I think I'd prefer to play Advanced Warfare over Modern Warfare. Just because in Advanced Warfare you have jetpacks, which means people will move. Modern Warfare is just... oh my god, I just can't even put it into words with how bad this game actually is. I know people enjoy it, and I respect your opinion. I respect people who enjoy Modern Warfare. My homie Daifu enjoys Modern Warfare. He loves it to death. So, I can't just be straight talking crap. But out of my own personal opinion, it's just the campiest, most bullcrap video game I've ever played. There's so much cheese. There's so many ways that noobs can get advantages on good players. The map designs are completely twisted around with all the maps that Infinity Ward made originally. Not the remasters, but the original maps Infinity Ward made. They put so many head glitches, so many safe spaces, so many windows to camp in buildings and hold lines of fire. It's just no flow in the video game. Let's be honest, there's 101 things that can go wrong with the video game, but if there's no flow, that's going to ultimately kill off the video game. So with that being said, Modern Warfare really set my standards low. Like, I really have not been this disappointed with a video game in a long time. Like with Black Ops 4, for example. The full year I complained about it. I'm going to be honest with you guys, and for anybody who's new, and you haven't watched my Black Ops 4 content, I just complained a lot about it. Because once again, I thought it was a noob-friendly game. The specialist cheese and all that crap and all the DLC weapons. But at the end of the day, the difference between Black Ops 4 and Modern Warfare is that I was able to play Black Ops 4 for the full life cycle without getting completely pissed off and not having a good time. At the end of the day, it had flow, and because it had flow, I had fun. And even though there were certain instances where it really pissed me off, where, I'm on a streak and I get shocked by a shock drone, or a grenade launcher kills me off, or someone flame throws me, or the Reaper pulls out his minigun and just shreds me, there's so many situations that pissed me off. Fire shotguns, like I said, the list does not end. Black Ops 4 is like almost as newbie as Modern Warfare. They're both equally noob-friendly. But like I said, at the end of the day, I had fun. I was still able to run around. I was still able to rotate. I was able to move. I was able to push enemies. And the game had flow. So with that being said, Modern Warfare is absolute dog crap in my opinion. There is no flow. There's no such thing as flow in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which ultimately ruins my experience when it comes to this video game. So honestly, yes, my standards right now are insanely low when it comes to Call of Duty. They could honestly just put a turd on a plate and toss it to me, and I would still probably enjoy that still at this point. So I'm a little confused with my likings for Cold War because, like I said, I don't know if I'm enjoying it because it's just not Modern Warfare, or if it's because it's a good video game. But one thing that I can say is that I had a lot more fun playing Cold War in the beta than I did in Modern Warfare in the beta. There was no such thing as a honeymoon phase when it came to Call of Duty Modern Warfare. The second I started playing that video game, I did not enjoy my experience. It was a pain in the butt from day one to current day. I was always complaining about it. I always had something bad to say about it. Like I said, no flow, no fun. Cold War, on the other hand, though, I enjoyed it. I had a good time in the beta. I was able to find ways to maneuver the maps. I was able to find my own personal flow. And even though it wasn't as fast-paced as other Call of Duty games in the past, it was still a very enjoyable experience. And at the end of the day, that's really all that matters. If you're having fun with the game, then that's perfect for you. That's why I always say to people who enjoy Modern Warfare, I mean, that's great for you. No, I'm not going to talk crap to you. I'm glad you enjoy Modern Warfare. You know, you spent your $60 and it was well worth it. You know, you didn't waste your money. You're having a blast, and that's great news. Same thing for me with Cold War. You know, I spent my $60 and I'm having a good time with it. And even if it's just because my standards are so low, I really don't think that matters at this point, because we just need them to start somewhere. There needs to be a base starting point where Call of Duty can start building off of that and improving their game year by year, because at this certain point, Call of Duty has been on a constant downhill slope, getting worse and worse and worse every single year, ever since Call of Duty Ghost dropped. And even though, me personally, I'm a very big Call of Duty Ghost fan, I really did enjoy that video game. It was tons of fun for me personally. But for a lot of players, that's when Call of Duty was starting to take a horrible turn for the worst. Call of Duty Ghost, Advanced Warfare, BO3, Infinite Warfare, World War II, BO4, Modern Warfare, current day. Each game got a little worse and worse every single year. And every single time, we kept asking for a return to Call of Duty gameplay. And honestly, in my personal opinion, that's what Cold War is delivering. You know, it's giving us traditional Call of Duty gameplay. Back in the day, like Call of Duty Black Ops 1, you're not allowed to rush every 2 seconds, you know? I really feel like Jetpack Call of Duty games and BO4 have jammed in this mindset to a lot of players that running and gunning 24/7 is just how the meta of Call of Duty is supposed to be. And then when Modern Warfare came out, they gave us the fast movement that could almost make it like BO4, but they gave us absolute crap maps, so nobody could play the game like BO4. We had to basically set up and camp and hold angles and stuff like that. So it was almost insulting to have such smooth movement just go to waste in, you know, a horrifying game like this. But it seems like they're trying to cram that into our head with this new game style, when really, back in the day, a lot of people always give praise to games like Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Call of Duty 4, World at War. But I feel like a lot of people forgot how those games played. If they remastered a game like Black Ops 2, a lot of the people who are giving it so much praise are probably going to think differently about it when it releases current day. It's not that fast-paced of a video game. Call of Duty back in the day was a game for everybody. You could rush, you can camp. It was a game for everyone to play. But you couldn't, 24/7 push every single gunfight that you possibly wanted. You have to pick and choose your engagements. And that's what Cold War is kind of giving me the vibes for. Cold War is giving me like Black Ops 1, Call of Duty 4, World at War type vibes. Even a little Black Ops 2 or Modern Warfare 2. It gives me old school feeling, which is what I and a lot of people have been craving for. Everybody's been asking for old school gameplay. Now, I think the number one problem with this game is, 1, the connection to the servers. 2, a lot of people don't enjoy the map design, so that's understandable. If you don't enjoy the maps, that's going to definitely kill your experience when it comes to the game. But the overall gameplay, the gunplay, the movement, and all that stuff, it encourages you to find good positions, mow down enemies. You could rotate on the enemies still. You don't have to camp in one position all game. You can find, flank routes. You can find where enemies are camping and you can push them. With the headshot multiplier, you can gun people off head glitches. It allows you to play whatever playstyle you want. And that's what I personally have been craving out of a Call of Duty game forever. Yes, I don't enjoy campers, but campers have always been in Call of Duty games. You can't just make a game without camping. It's always going to be people there. Which is why I think the community is so divided when it came to these past 2 COD games, because Black Ops 4 was a rusher's paradise. No campers could have a good time in that video game. It's either you rushed and moved and rotated, or you're going to die. And then we come over to Modern Warfare, which is a camper's paradise, and all the rusher players are getting mowed down by people staying on head glitches. There's no in-betweens. Every game that they make is either solely focused on camping or solely focused on rushing. So yes, my standards might have been insanely low after playing Modern Warfare. Nobody has to move. Everybody can camp. You have noobs who never could hold a 2KD in their life getting chopper gunners and AC-130s in Modern Warfare. It's absolutely insane. So yes, my standards might be insanely low after that. But the one thing that I really do enjoy about Cold War is that it bridged the gap between camping and rushing, allowing players to do pretty much whatever they want. And at the end of the day, that's a good foundation to build off of. It might not be the most fantastic game. I know it's plenty of mixed emotions when it comes to Cold War, but at the end of the day, they could just make things better and better. Like I said in the beginning of this video, Call of Duty 4 and World at War, they were pretty slow games back in the day. But they just kept building off of those games. They branched off. They used the foundation of Call of Duty, which was Call of Duty 4 and World at War, and made it better. Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and they kept improving on what they made, and they made it a better formula. And that's what I'm hoping is going to be happening within the next couple of years here when it comes to Call of Duty. I hope that they take Cold War, and like I said, even though there's mixed emotions about this game, some people like it, some people hate it, I hope they take just the foundation of this game and keep building off of it to make sure Call of Duty follows the same pattern and make sure it just improves from this point. I don't want to see them downgrade or go back in time and make sure that the games only focus on one thing, whether you're a camper or a rusher. I want Call of Duty to be Call of Duty. And even though I hate saying this, I want campers to be able to camp, and I want rushers to be able to rush. I want everybody to be able to pick up Call of Duty and have an enjoyable experience. But the last thing I want is for rushers to only be able to rush, and for campers only to be able to camp. I don't enjoy when they force you into that playstyle. So overall, I think Cold War is a great game. You know, I understand the standards are insanely low right now after playing Modern Warfare for a full year, but I do think that Cold War is going to turn out to be something special. But guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like, and by all means, if you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, want to chat with me, there's two ways to do so. I have a Twitter and a Discord. Both those links are down in the description. And also, when you catch me live streams of video games, I do that over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.